Have you ever heard the nursery rhyme about Humpty Dumpty?
Yes.
Let's say that nursery rhyme together.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall.
All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. In this book, we're going to find out what happened to Humpty the first time and what happened to Humpty after the nursery rhyme. There's another popular nursery rhyme called Hey Diddle Diddle. Have you heard the nursery rhyme Hey Diddle Diddle?
Yes. Yes.
Well, let's say it together. Hey diddle diddle, the cat and the fiddle. The cow jumped over the moon. The little dog laughed to see such a sport, and the dish ran away with the spoon. Listen for the characters from that nursery rhyme to be in this nursery rhyme book about Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty Climbs Again is the title of this book. Who do you think these characters are?
The king's men.
That's right. These are the king's men. This one looks like he thinks something's funny. This one looks very scared or worried. But there's only one horse. I thought it was all of the king's horses and all of the king's men. Let's see what author Dave Horiwitz tells us about what happened when Humpty climbs again. You see these pictures of Humpty Dumpty and all the wall climbing he does? He looks very popular. He's climbed a lot of walls. That Humpty looks like an experienced climber to me. Here's the title page, Humpty Dumpty Climbs Again by Dave Horiwitz. Humpty Dumpty climbed up a wall. Humpty looks very happy to be climbing that wall. Looks like he should be more careful. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. Oh, that looks bad.
That looks really bad.
Finally, one of the king's horses had the good sense to call a doctor. What is this? I think it's his butt. Mr. Dumpty, said the doctor, you really must be more careful. I mean, for Pete's sake, you're an egg. Since then, Humpty has not climbed a single wall. What's he doing?
Watching TV.
Just watching TV.
And eating chips.
And eating chips. Now, all the king's horses and all the king's men make jokes about Humpty Dumpty. Whenever they pass his house, they chant, Humpty Dumpty sits in a chair. He used to climb rocks. Today he won't dare. One day, the dish went to visit Humpty Dumpty. And there's the king's man and the king's horse laughing, ha 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 ha, hee hee hee. The dish doesn't look happy about that. When the dish arrived, Humpty Dumpty was sitting around in his underwear watching television. The dish looks a little surprised. Here's a picture of when Humpty used to climb walls. "Listen, Humpty Dumpty," said the dish. "This is getting ridiculous. You used to be such a brave egg. Everybody looked up to you. Now you just sit around watching TV." "Whatever," said Humpty Dumpty. "After that great fall I had climbing, rocks just seem so silly. I mean, what's the point?" "If you say so," said the dish. And then the dish ran away with the spoon. Poor guy. Oh well. Humpty Dumpty went back to watching TV. When along came a spider. The spider dropped down and frightened Humpty Dumpty right out of the house. And then, there, in the middle of the street, stood the once mighty Humpty Dumpty. And what was he wearing?
Underwear.
Just underwear. And how was he feeling?
Sad.
Oh,
Because
so
he had
sad.
a tear and he sniffled.
A little dog laughed to see such a sight. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee. And how did that make Humpty feel?
Mad.
Mad. And poor Humpty Dumpty headed for the hills. Humpty Dumpty kept walking until he reached the wall. For old time's sake, he climbed up a few big rocks that lay on the bottom. Have you ever seen a wall that big?
No.
That's a pretty big wall. And he found he was not alone. "Oh, great," thought Humpty Dumpty. "All the king's men. They'll probably make fun of me some more." What do you think they're doing there?
I don't know. Probably doing something.
But they did not. All the king's men had a big problem of their own. The king's favorite horse, Milt, had gotten stuck way up on the wall. "The king will have our heads for this," said the men grimly. "We're so doomed. What will we do?" What do you think they'll do?
Probably climb up.
Maybe. Let's see. Humpty Dumpty noticed the climbing equipment at the men's feet. Without a word, he coiled up their rope and threw it over his shoulder. Oh, the humanity! What do you think Humpty Dumpty's gonna do?
Probably climb up.
Yep, you guessed it. Humpty Dumpty climbed again. Excellent! Hooray! What's he doing?
Climbing up the wall.
And who is that way down there at the bottom?
The king's men.
The king's men are down there. They look so little compared to Humpty Dumpty. Yes, Humpty Dumpty knew he could fail, but still Humpty Dumpty climbed up the wall. For as long as there's trouble and as long as there's horses and men, good Humpty Dumpty, the egg climbs again. We're saved! What a brave egg. What did Humpty Dumpty do?
Climb up the wall.
Climbed up the wall and did what?
Save the horse.
Save the horse. P.S. From that day on, Humpty Dumpty never climbed again without the proper safety equipment. Or pants. What was Humpty Dumpty wearing when he saved the king's horse?
Underwear.
He was just wearing his underwear. That's so silly. Would you like to say the rhymes with me again that this book is based on?
Yes.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. But who could?
The doctor.
The doctor. I hope you enjoyed Humpty Climbs Again by Dave Horiwitz.